Opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or messages posted in chat are strictly their own personal views and do not reflect the views of BOLIN Services, Inc., a 501c3 nonprofit organization, nor does it reflect the views of the sponsors of this program. Political commentary, if any, are strictly personal opinions and should not be construed as endorsements of or opposition to any political party, candidate, or voter initiative by BOLIN Services, Inc. This audio-visual presentation is copyrighted by Kenneth W. Bolin. No rebroadcast, retransmission, simulcast, or other distribution of this video or the audio associated with it is permitted without the express written permission of Kenneth W. Bolin. All original content on this presentation is owned in full and solely by Kenneth W. Bolin.
Warning, the following podcast has extremely high levels of Kenny Bolin. Studies have shown that excessive exposure to Kenny Bolin may have damaging effects to your physical and mental well-being. Viewer discretion is advised. No, seriously, we mean it. There will be naughty words, lots of them, probably. Now you've been warned. This warning sponsored by the Story Time with Dutch Mantel.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Story Time with Dutch Mantel getting another free plug on this show. Welcome aboard to the StarMaker BOLIN show / the Bolin Alley. Scooby just participated in a little thunderstorm with me. We're running a little bit late tonight. Hi, Scooby. We're running just a little bit late tonight. And, yes, Bloomington, Indiana nightmare, Texas Walker. It has been a couple of days, it appears. And, but no, Scooby, he loves thunderstorms, and we just had a big one. So we just went out on the porch and watched the thunderstorm, didn't we? Was that fun? I know I'm looking a little rough tonight. I got me a nap after a long ass day. Woke up a little late, realized I did not have help for the show tonight, except Scooby, because Scooby, he big help. He big help. He tells me when the thunderstorms are coming because he knows. He watches in the window. And I am not lying to you. If it's storming outside, he comes to get me so we can go out on the porch. He likes to do that. And we're going to keep it pretty simple tonight. Open topics, whatever y'all want to talk about. We do encourage you that if you have more than like 10 years since I spoke to you. Well, I blame you because I'm here every night, not every night, but every week, 2 and 3 nights a week. So you opted to not watch this show for 10 years or speak, whatever the case may be. So that's on you. I'm right here. I'm easy to find. Blame yourself. We do encourage you that if you would like to engage in conversations and questions and everything on the show, we ask you simply just get a membership. They're $3 each per month. We have more expensive ones that get you more benefits. But if everybody that watches this show just had the basic $3 membership, we'd never even have to ask for donations. We have 10,000 subscribers. A little about closing in on, I think, 1,200. I'm sorry, 10,200, whatever that is. It ain't 1,200, is it? My mind ain't functioning. I feel like Trump. I'm a mush brain. I'm mushed. And but yeah, welcome back. I don't know where the hell you went for 10 years, but welcome back. But the rules are on this show that if you want to engage in the conversations, you either have to make a reasonable donation to help our Louisville metro area homeless or to help our Filipino families in need, which some of them are already watching the show, like Vanessa right now. Many of them had written me earlier today about having leaky roofs. They're having horrible storms in the Philippines every day. We have fixed a few roofs. I've fixed a few this week out of my own money, and hoping that some people out there with some hearts that care about other people. Actually, a quick story. I had an ex-girlfriend write me that I hadn't heard from in 6 or 7 years. Lets me know she's getting ready to move to Wisconsin. So, okay, great. And we'll enjoy your move to Wisconsin. Well, I was thinking about coming by to see you. I said, well, that's fine. You know, I've got a porch. We'll hang out, have some porch time, visit the dogs, and known the girl for probably 20 years, I guess. Going back in my early days at OVW. And so then she asked me what I've been doing. I tell her, and we raise money for Filipinos in Louisville Metro. And then just out of the blue, maybe the next day, I get this letter letting me know that she does charitable work around Louisville and she has billboards all over Louisville. Oh, really? Well, send me a picture of one of the because goddamn well, it's not true. I don't even have any billboards, and don't know that I want one. And yeah, I do. I want a billboard. So I said, well, send me a picture of the billboard. She says, I don't need to do that for you. You can just take my word for it. I said, well, what? Who are you raising money for? She said, that's my business. Okay. Okay. And so I told her what we do. And she says, well, I don't believe in that. I don't care about the homeless. I don't care about Filipinos or people in any other country. And this girl is in India, by the way, from India. She was adopted from India when she was very, very young, but still, that's where she's from. Her skin is dark. But I don't care. I don't care about the homeless. I do not care about Filipinos or any other country. I only care about me. So I immediately wrote back, okay, now that we know that you've really evolved over the last several years, no need to stop by, no need to visit. Good luck to you. You're going to need it. Stay the fuck away from me. And that was my final words to this person. Well, I wish your cousin lived in about 30 different provinces in the Philippines. Your cousin would be a big help. That would be nice. Yeah, I remember seeing your name in here before. I can't remember if you ever got a badge or anything like that or ever donated, but I do remember seeing you in here. So that's the purpose of this show. We are a 501c3 not-for-profit organization. We reveal our paperwork and tax identification number to those that donate enough to have it matter. No, we're not sending out personal information like that. They tell me to protect it, but not to send out personal information like that to people that make a $5 donation and demand to see our paperwork. Those that are regular donors of the show get the paperwork. We forward that to them. And for those that make large donations, like your Anthony Scaramucci's, your Mark Cubans, we're hoping Andrew Yang here, who has donated to the show before. Now that we are a 501c3 not-for-profit organization, we're hoping that they do even bigger and better things with us here in the very near future. Let's see here. So yeah, I'm looking rough. I have not shaved. The hair just freshly got cut. I figured we could skip one more day of washing the hair. I normally only wash it 2 days a week anyway. Boy, I wish Bloomington was a badge owner and a person that donates to this show, because he's getting all the conversation in. TC from the NC is a regular donor on this show and has a membership. You see those lit up in green for those of you watching on YouTube. And thank you, TC, for watching the show. The rules is I stay here for 30 minutes free of charge. If we pass the $60 donation mark, that'll basically help 2 families get food on the table to feed them for at least a couple of weeks. Even with only $60, we can do that for 2 of the families that are watching the show. We do have 2 big projects out there tonight of homes that we're trying to fix: leaky roofs, leaky walls. We fixed a few roofs last week. We got a few more to try to fix this week, but it takes all of us teaming up together to be able to do these things. Billy Sellers, I'm sure at the first of the month, he has a $90 balance on something that he purchased here from the show. That $90 will be a big help because we've already spent that money. So Billy was in hot water with us for a little bit, but he made good by making a $150 donation this month, and he says he will make it up next month of the balance owed. Then we will give him what we told him we would give him in exchange for doing that. Most people that donate to the show don't really ask for anything, but for those that make the big donations, we try to do that. As a matter of fact, there's 3 or 4 of you out there today that got packages from me today of autographed pictures that you purchase on the show, not only of me, but Donald Flowers down in Florida. He got a Midnight Express autograph picture. He got Shawn Michaels for his daughter, which she's going to put in her school. She just got promoted to be a teacher, and she's wanted Shawn Michaels to display in her school. And Daniel Bryan. So he got 3 pictures from us today. He got one of my water bottles. I don't have one sitting here in front of me. Well, you all see. Well, they look like this. You know, I got those water bottles I send out, and he got one for anybody that donates $50 or more. In one donation, they get one of the water bottles. This young lady here is one of our Filipino young ladies that watches the show. She speaks the best English and kind of represents her family. Very sweet young lady. And so she's watching over on Facebook. And Facebook is mainly for the Filipino fans. Vanessa is from the Philippines as well. She has a YouTube account. And we've been dealing with Vanessa for many, many, many years. And let's see, I'm getting ready for the hurricane tomorrow. Well, I don't know what you're getting ready for because I have cable and I've got the news and the weather. If I'm not mistaken, I think you live in North Carolina, I think. And that hurricane is going to get nowhere near you. I watched the track of it, and you might get a little wind, might get a little rain if you're lucky, but that thing is going way out to sea. You guys are in no danger of any serious weather whatsoever. So there's not too much to get ready for, other than a little wind and maybe a little rain if you're lucky, because that storm is now down from a Cat 5 to a Cat 3 on its way to a Cat 1, and it is swinging way out into sea and is not doing much land damage to anybody whatsoever. Billy, we're all getting ready for this wind. Island beaches are getting really well. According to the weather, there's not much of that. Let's see here. You tell you friend the coal miner I'm calling him out in the front yard, backyard, junkyard. I've been hiding for years. Well, you're leaving already. Well, we start talking donations and he's leaving. Well, I guess he'll be gone another 10 years. We asked him for a donation. All right. Little guy. Okay, I was going to say, I don't think it's going to be, according to what I saw on the weather map, and they're normally, even though Trump has tried to defund the shit out of it, they're normally pretty accurate. Let's see. So he doesn't watch the show for 10 years. He comes in, he watches 10 minutes, and he leaves again. No donation, no badge. All right. Well, I ain't going to tell him jack shit. You tell him. My God, you come in here, take up all this chat space, and then you don't do anything. You see the ways to donate. Why don't you make some type of donation and help somebody? You do that. Come in here challenging people that aren't even on the goddamn show. Let's see. Well, shit, doesn't that figure? Well, I had somebody else mail everything for me, so I'm sorry about that. But you did get a picture, I think, that's valued at $70 more than what we had you donate for. But next time you get anything from us, I'll make sure you get your water bottle. I'm sorry. Sydney didn't get his water bottle. I had a friend of mine ship everything out, and he'd never helped me do that before, and I didn't realize that mailing shit was that fucking complicated. I have 51 people on my show. Kenny, do you have 51 subscribers, or you got 51 watching? Because if you got 51 watching, you're beating me. Jambi's watching the show. How you doing, Jambi? I don't think we have. I'm looking. Well, if we have a donation, it just came in. Let me see. Probably TC from the NC, and I haven't even looked. But if I had to guess, he is probably the only donation. Let's see here. No, I'm wrong. It's not TC from the NC. Randy, the Macho Man Satterley, with a $20 challenge. I appreciate that. Billy's over here promoting his podcast. Way to go, Billy. I've had that happen before, too. Had 3 people over here. Swore they'd never go head-to-head with me. Well, what did they do? They go head-to-head all the time. Oh, Lord. But they only got the people we didn't want, so it wasn't that bad. Yeah, we just have the one donation so far. Oh, and TC from the NC with a $10 challenge. So we got $30 in the house. If we make 60 between now and 9:40, I'll go ahead and stay some extra time. And if not, then we'll sign off for today, and we'll try it again I think Thursday night. Who needs money? I thought you were a retired. Yeah, that's me. I'm a retired multimillionaire. You got your facts straight. No, you don't have them straight. No, I'm a retired multi-millionaire. Maybe in Filipino pesos. I've seen that big flash. house you live in down Apache Street. I don't know what goddamn street you've been going down. Well, I guess you just did. So you doxed me. Man, everybody knows where I live. My corporate banners hang outside my porch. I have people drop by here all the time. And I'm not a dick like some wrestling personalities. And let's see here. No problem. But yeah, next time you get anything from us, I will make sure you get a water bottle, because I do have a few more left here that I haven't shipped out yet. So sorry about that if I promised you one. Period. But to Donald Flower's defense, Donald has donated a shitload of money since he's been watching the show. And if anybody's earned a water bottle, it was Donald. All right, so a little love for Donald there. We do have some people doing what it takes to get blocked on this show. We do have that. So we got $30 in the house. Thank you very much from our regular donors. And who knows, maybe even Billy's got 20 bucks laying around the house he can help out with tonight before he gets paid again. Or maybe not. You never know. But yeah, anybody watching the show that would like to help, we got a couple of families out there in desperate need. And most people don't have an extra $150 laying around to help their roof. But if we had 10 people that had $15, then we got enough. 10 people could team up and fix one of those roofs. If 20 people teamed up and did $15 each, then we could fix both roofs and the walls. Hard to believe you can fix a roof and walls for $150, but over there you can. And we got a few people needing some help with food assistance and stuff like that. We can normally knock those out. Every $60 we raise will feed a family of 4 for 30 days or more. It's not much variety. It's basically rice and eggs, but at least they're eating. I had one girl, I got a single mom wrote me today. I'd never heard from her before. Young looking girl, asked her how old she was. She says, I'm a 28-year-old single mom. I said, okay. How old's your kid? I got a 6-year-old kid. She says, we're really desperate, need some help for food. And she says, we would like to eat a little something 3 times a day. I said, well, most of us do. I said, not even I do that. And look how big I am. So, but she's a single mom needing some help with food. And 28 years old. I'd have to look her name up in here because I've been getting a lot of new requests lately, and we can't help everybody that's new, but we can help some. And food is the number one priority. I've got another young girl on here, Kimberly. She's a very sweet young lady, 18 years, just turned 18, I think, recently. And she's her senior in high school. And they won't let her go to school the last 2 days because she doesn't have a uniform. Uniforms are $30 each. Well, we can't buy that many uniforms. I mean, we've done it before, but donations are down. And a lot of people blaming Trump for that. But donations are down and overall. And we can spend $60 on 2 uniforms, or we can spend $60 and feed a couple of families, or one family of 4 for 30 days or longer. So food takes top priority. So Bloomington, are you going to help out or not? Or are you just going to clown in here all night? And now we see why you've been gone for 10 years. So other than that, what the hell is up with my blue light over there? Is anybody seeing black specks in my blue light over by the King Bee picture? I'm just sitting here. I see it. I don't know if you guys do or not. It's weird looking. Apparently, StreamYard has added a bunch of new visual effects and shit that I haven't looked at to see how to activate them or do anything with them. So, but yeah, if you do make a donation, please let me know in here so we can give you a shout out for it. They are tax deductible donations. For those of you that file that type of a form, we are allowed to take in up to $50,000 per year and still file short form taxes. Tells you right on the form that all we have to do is actually donate 5% of what we bring in, and we're legal. We're good. And we have our 501c3 status for the next 3 years. Well, we don't play that shit here. Every single penny that's donated goes into the hands of the mouth of a Filipino family or a Louisville metro area homeless person. I don't like to call them victims because some of them are homeless because they just don't want to be in a shelter. Some of the shelters, from what I've heard, are very dangerous. I have a friend of mine that lives in this building that he stayed in a shelter so he could qualify to get rental assistance, Section 8. But he had to be in a shelter for at least one day. He says he does not know if it was worth it. He said it was the scariest night of his life. I don't know. I've never been in one. I would probably save $600 or $700 a month on rent if I did. Have not deemed it worth one night in a shelter. And I can fairly well still handle myself at age 65, but this young man said he was terrified, and he's 30 years younger than me. So if he doesn't want to do it again, I don't think I'm going to be lining up for it either. So, Jambi's watching the show tonight. How you doing, Jambi? And we've helped Jambi out again recently with food assistance as well. She needs her bedroom floor fixed, but it's about $150 project. I think we found somebody that can fix it with bamboo for far less than that, to at least make it sturdy. But that's another project that we need to look at. Well, we got her kitchen floor fixed, but her bedroom floor needs fixed too. And trust me, guys, wherever you're living right now here in America, none of you would trade one night for what these people have to live in every day. And they're just trying to survive. They're just trying to have something on the table every day. A floor that doesn't cave in, a roof that doesn't leak. And not a damn one of you out there has that problem. And if you do, you can probably get it fixed or get your landlord to do it. They do not have that option. So if you can be of some help, it is greatly appreciated. We really thank those of you that do, like TC from the NC, Randy the Macho Man Satterley for helping out tonight. We appreciate it. And but I've only got 9 more minutes here because we're still $30 shy of making what we need to stay on the air. That's been it. $30. All right. So I'll be here 8 more minutes. And if we make another 30, I'll stay longer. Yes, I know he has. No worries. Save them for me. Yeah, but you don't have my water bottle. So if you're watching the show, make sure to say hey. And we certainly appreciate your donation you made last week. That was very kind of you. Sydney's watching the show. Told me to save the water bottles for the big donors. Sydney donated, I think, $60 or $65 last week. And we really appreciated that. That was very kind of him to do that. And Sydney doesn't donate every show, but when he does, he's bought some autographs that he just got in the mail today. And his Midnight Express autograph picture. And Donald Flowers got his. Jeff Sanford, I think, got his today. And I do owe one young man a book, Robert. Robert, hopefully we'll get your book. I had it laid out and ready to go. And then my friend that was helping me did not grab it off my desk. So you will get your book. Hopefully we'll get that sent out by the end of the week. And I apologize for not I could have at least shaved, I guess, but I didn't take the 10 minutes necessary to do it. Shout out to my neighbor that just moved out that gave me the Cincinnati Reds City Connect hat. I figured I'd leave it there for a few days. I didn't have a City Connect hat, and I got the City Connect action figure under there of, oh shit, done forgot who it is. Oh, well, he pitches for the Reds now. So what is his damn name? I don't have my readers on. Please help me with the computer. Well, fuck. Turn everything over, Kenny. City Connect bobblehead series from 2024. What's his goddamn name? Graham Ashcraft. There we go. So yeah, my neighbor upstairs gave me that about a year ago, and then he moved out today. He moved out officially today, and he gave me that City Connect hat, and that was very kind of him to do that. I think I sent out a few pictures with it. Jambi saying thank you for the help. Well, honey, without people on this show donating, not this guy, because he's needs to put a fucking shirt on is what he needs to do. Jesus Christ. Put a fucking shirt on, for crying out loud. Running around naked like you're trying to get a date. Ain't gonna work. Let's see. And there's Jambi helping us fix the floor in our room. I know, honey. I know. Give me the price on the bamboo fix once again. And like I said, we ain't gonna get shit done tonight because we've only made $30, and I'm only gonna be here about 6 more minutes at this rate. I'm not gonna sit here for 90 minutes if all we're gonna make is $30. I'll pursue other avenues, or maybe just send out some emails to people that try to help us when we're in a bit of a pinch. So if you're watching and you can be of some help, like I said, if everybody watching the show just donated $15, we'd have enough to fix both houses and get some food. I sent out myself way over $100 between shows because I knew these people couldn't wait. I couldn't let them get rained on for another 5 to 7 days. So we've already sent out a fair amount of money in advance, helping some people that had leaky roofs. Some of these young kids that have been writing us, and they're sending me video of my carpet is sparkling. Yeah, there's something going on with the new video enhancements they put in here. I'm sitting here seeing my carpet sparkle in the background. So yeah, we got 5 more minutes, and unless we can make another $30 in donations, and then other than that, I'll see you guys with H2O Ron Waterman on Thursday night. He will be on the show next week. August the 28th. We have the legendary Anthony Scaramucci, former White House press secretary, communications director, and head of Skybridge, CEO of Skybridge. He's going to be on the show. We have invited Mark Cuban to be on that same show. Have not got confirmation if he can come on. He and Cuban are also very tight. Looking to form possibly a third party. I think the steam on that has dried up a little bit, because it is outrageously expensive to get on the ballot in all 50 states, even more money than all 3 of them have, including Elon Musk. And I told him that if Elon Musk wanted to hop on the show for 15 minutes, he was welcome. Don't agree with a lot of shit that he's done, but, and he's not known for being able to take criticism. So this might not be the show to be at, because I'm not going to bow down and cater to him. But I'll certainly hear what he's got to say, like I do with all Republicans I've had on my show. I've got way more Republicans come on my show than I do Democrats. So let's see here. Yeah, it ain't looking good for staying longer, guys. But I do appreciate the 2 of you that took the time and effort to donate tonight. We appreciate that. And I believe that's all we got. That's all I'm seeing in my email letting me know. And yeah, there's TC's donation of $10. Both of those are Venmo donations, by the way. Shout out to Venmo and PayPal, the preferred way to donate on the show. And of course, we also have Cash App at $StarMaker BOLIN for those that have that. She's another one of the young ladies that we tried to be of some help to recently. Yes, I made that picture for her. She is the sister of Chenny. I think she is 17. Maybe I think her next birthday she turns 18. Very sweet young lady. Needed some help with school and stuff like that. And that is Chenny's sister. And she really liked a couple of pictures I made for her. And glad she liked those. Shout out to, we're down to 3 minutes and no more donations. I thought we'd do better than that tonight, guys. I really did. Shout out to Arby's. We'll be heading over to Arby's probably by the end of the week. Shout out to Blaze Pizza, who was our cover picture. We're going to be having a corporate meeting over there. If not the end of this week, maybe one day next week at a new Blaze location that we have not been to yet. Five Guys Burgers. We do have a promise of a donation from a young lady that works over there. We do not have it yet. Not going to call her out on the show. Whenever she has it, I guess she'll make it. Mr. Cena Sr. said he's going to be donating a little something coming our way here by August the 28th through he and his live-in girlfriend. Shout out to Caraba's Italian Grill. And, of course, shout out to Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's contacted me today and said they're going to donate a couple of shirts to me that promote the University of Louisville Cardinals. They've seen me promote Louisville on here before. And I thought I might get them today, but I'm sure I'll get them eventually. And once we do, I will wear the Jimmy John's University of Louisville shirts once I get them. And so thank you, Jimmy John's, who got the big banner up in the corner today. Being as Blaze got the cover picture, to promote the show. And we gave Jimmy John's the cover picture last Thursday. I'm sorry, Saturday. So we try to distribute the wealth here. We do the same thing with Arby's. Arby's has been a very good sponsor as well. We are in negotiations with another burger place because Five Guys, I think, has new management over there. And we don't know what direction they're going to go in. So if they want to keep doing trades with us, that's fine. If not, I've heard that Sonic wants to come aboard. And I haven't been to Sonic in quite some time. Five Guys is a little bit of a drive for me. So we'll see what happens. And if we can keep Five Guys aboard, we'll do so. And if not, we'll open up negotiations with Sonic because they would be a great sponsor as well. And plus, they have a round logo. It would fit better than Five Guys. And Carrabba's Italian Grill, we might be looking to replace in the near future. We've had them with us for quite some time. I honestly don't go over there all that often. It's a little bit of a ride for me. And they only have the one location here in Louisville. Nationally, we probably do them some good, but locally, they just have the one store. And I know that we might talk with Baskin Robbins. We're going to talk to people that are under that Arby's, Jimmy John's umbrella. Sonic, they're all under the same umbrella. So we're looking to do as much good as we can for everybody that's doing us good and really likes being a part of the show. And, well, guys, time has expired. We only made $30 in donations. So, well, I tried. So, I only need to thank two people. That is Randy the Macho Man Satterley. Thank you very much for your donation. Thank you, TC from the NC, for your $10 donation. But our 30 minutes has expired, and we come up way, way short tonight. So we'll be back here Thursday night, as scheduled, with Ron H2O Waterman, former WWE star, former Ultimate Fighter, and the guy who hit me the hardest of anybody that ever hit me. Good evening, Daddy. I just wanted to watch a little bit of the broadcast. Well, honey, you did. And as you see, we didn't raise shit tonight. I wish we could have been of some help, but we didn't make enough to do anything tonight. Very little. So 7 through 12. Okay, honey. Well, good luck on everything. I hope everything goes well. I wish we could have raised some more money to help those of you with leaky roofs and needing food and all that, but we don't even have enough to buy food right now. So maybe after the show, somebody will do something. I don't know. That rarely happens, but it might. So until Thursday night, 9:05 p.m. Eastern, Ron H2O Waterman will be my... Goddamn. Thought that was thunder there for a minute. We just got done with a thunderstorm. Ron H2O Waterman will be my guest. I assume Bob and Coltrane might be around. I don't know. We'll find out if they show up or not. But until Thursday night, 9:05 p.m. with my guest, Ron H2O Waterman, I'm StarMaker BOLIN, and I did say a good day.